moment.
That auto sniper is very, very strong. I'm expecting a nerf very soon, actually.
After this game, I'm sure a lot of the weapons
I got a shake of the head from the Valve guy. Yeah, nerf coming.
It's not called a nerf, it's called a tweak.
Oh, I'm sorry.
An
tweak.
optimization.
Well, when you totally weaken a weapon, I think that's called a nerf. But yeah, I'll let you go with it. That's fine. 4-4 tied up.
There we go. Prod just spamming a full clip of the auto sniper down the middle, hoping to catch someone. Again, we're seeing Storm rush his way into this B side, and it doesn't look like there's anyone there whatsoever from the European side.
It seems like the offensive side can get there so much quicker because of the way the doors are folded, so they're trying to make sure that they keep that presence there and not allow the defense to get in there.
Oh, grenade coming out there from Frod. He's going to catch one. Again, it's Get Right racking up the frags here on Catwalk.
All with the
FAMAS. The middle. Oh. And he switches out for the auto sniper. So we've got a quite clear tier of weapons which these guys are going for in this show match. That's your teammate. Storm will take down Zonic. So again, it is a 3 versus 3.
And Fraud's pretty low too. Look, you can see the HP across the top there.
Fraud is pretty low as Volcano will be waiting through those middle doors. They've not quite been waiting for that one, as we will see Khan go through with the P90 and he sprays but doesn't connect. It's now all down to Lurpis, the Finnish player from Team WinFact, to come up with the goods here, and Fraud will pick him off to put the Americans in the lead for the first time in the game, 5-4.
Very nice. The Americans picking it up.
There's a round of applause.
Yes, and see, American home fans, you know, the crowd here in favor of the United States. And so again, 5-4 in favor of the United States. And like I said, we've noticed that the United States is pushing towards that bomb site B. They can get there sooner and hold it off. And then I don't think they've decided if they want to go that direction. They're just kind of moving maybe in any one direction after that. But quick spam. And like you said, one of the early things that we've noticed is that auto sniper is really quite strong.
This is going to be an eco for at least Khan. I'm not sure how well that's been coordinated. Okay, it looks like
nice
Nosimar, nicely done. He actually will take the head off Nothing. Let's see if they can follow up here as the rest of those terrorist players come into the site. Volcano will actually drop him. Let's stick with Lurpis because he's actually behind the box. Volcano spots him. We will see the grenades coming around now. Get Right as well. Obviously, the full European team going for the eco. There's the first Molotov kill, I think, from Frod, using it to seal those B double doors off. And both players trying to hit each other's head, but kind of failing there. And we will see a knife kill from Frod onto Trace as he comes rushing out of the doors.
And a little applause for that.
And it is 6-4 to the Americans on the stronger team.
Oh, well, okay.
Is 2 rounds enough, though? That's the question.
We have quite a few left to go. Let's see how many more we can rack up here. But at the same time, too, I think since we've seen the weapons used and gotten into larger weapons, the Americans have had the favor. But then when you had the pistols and lesser, FAMAS and some of the submachine guns, it's been, European favor. So it's interesting to see that, like, the Americans taking to those larger rifles a lot faster than the Europe. Oh, that's a nice AWP back-to-back kills.
Big rifles.
Oh,
now
you're talking.
European
now
team.
you're talking it. Okay.
Actually, we've got quite a few players who can use that AWP so amazingly well on this European side, which, granted, you have on the American side as well, with the likes of K-Sharp and Frog. There goes Trace. We'll pick off Volcano. Looking good. In fact, Khan's got an AWP. Get Right's got an AWP. Lurpis has got an AWP. Wait a minute. This is all AWPs from Europe.
When in doubt, go to the gun that can kill you in one shot, right?
Well, they've got the aim to go for it, that's for sure. And they're all going to get in there now on top of K-Sharp.
It takes all of them.
With the pistols. And that will be 1 back for Europe, 6-5.
I have a feeling that both these sides are going to be pretty even because it's not so much about strategies, but more about using the weapons and hitting proper aim, which is kind of, what we've seen so far. Some of those weapons that can, do a lot more damage with single shots because these guys can hit, but right now they just can't hit with multiple bullets on those sprays. So they're going for the weapons that can give them the most damage for any hit that they do get.
Trace actually just crossing over there into that B site. Zonic's so low, tagged down into red at the moment.
What is his HP? Can you scroll over to him, or does it not work?
No, it doesn't show it. It just shows the bar.
Yeah, the bar. Yeah.
Itself. As Frod will pick off Khan. Get Right. The only one I think with non-single shot monster rifle. As we see the peek out there is Lurpis. Picks off Nothing, who will peek out again. There's a second one from Lurpis. And all these guys who you're used to seeing in 1.6 not using an AWP are actually pretty good at it as well. They have been playing the game for quite a few years, so you can really see that. There's a decoy grenade, so that's maybe going to make the Europeans think that there's someone else going to be hiding there. Frod Oh, you only need one more bullet to take him down, but he is the last man left alive against 3 from Europe. Does he have the bomb with him? Let's have a look. And no, he doesn't. So that is down
nice
somewhere.
flash.
Great flash.
Well
up onto
predicted.
Catwalk.
Good communication by the Europeans there.
And
yes, I did give them a compliment.
thank you very much. We'll take that. And Get Right says, come on, Fraud, stop camping. And yeah, Trace takes his head off behind the box. So we're all tied up again. 6-6, 3 rounds to go in this first half.
And it seems like, you know, the Europeans finally have bought up all the weapons. They got to a lot of AWPs, and they've been hitting their shots, so that's pretty good.
The Europeans are taunting the Americans.
Oh,
as
they
well
are. They're trying to make it easier. Oh, they. And I haven't been noticing the chat because I'm sitting here looking over your shoulder. But yeah, definitely. Americans, they showed on the game. They showed in the field.
6-6 on the stronger side, you mean?
Oh, really?
Sorry.
Again, you keep going with the stronger side argument.
I'm sure I'm going to be proven correct. There goes the Molotov out from Khan. That's going to make sure that no one can push through into those A long double doors, but it doesn't really matter because 3D have pushed over in towards that B bomb site as nothing will pick off Zonic. Looking for more down towards CT spawn, but there was Lurpis. And the smoke is down to cover us. One more will start to come in there. It's Get Right, this time with a FAMAS Storm. Will spray straight through that smoke. In the end, it was K-Sharp that dealt with it. And we are in a 3 versus 2. Let's get over to those remaining European players
the bomb's down too.
who are completely blind. There is Lurpis. Amazing shot onto Storm as they look for more. It's now down to a 1 versus 1. It's Volcano versus Lurpis.
Nice
and
shot.
Lurpis is going to take him out. And that was an amazing shot again.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Lurpis in the grand final of the Intel Extreme Masters tomorrow in Counter-Strike 1.6 might be playing that AWP.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice shot, and he's looked very, very good with it. I got to admit, that's changed the game a little bit. He's had a
Get Right, 21.
Well,
for
he was rolling a negative score, and he still is 7-8. But I think at least 5 or 6 of those frags have come in the last 2 rounds with the AWP, and that's definitely changed the game significantly. So that's one of those players getting on a hot streak.
Going to see something a little bit different this time from Lurpis. He's high some Molotov a short area as Volcano picks off Trace for the first frag of the round.
3 of them at Catwalk there for the Europeans, so they've stacked it pretty heavily.
Oh, there is one. Fraud actually in a great position. And that's a nice move there from Fraud, just utilizing the height of that box in comparison to the wall. He will come through the middle. Lurpis turns around, hits him one with that AWP. We still have a couple of guys in that B site, though, for the USA. K-Sharp has gone down. And that bomb is now ticking away.
Yep, there it is.
It is 3 versus 2. Get Right and Lurpis left alive. Nothing will pick off Get Right. All on Lurpis. This is going to have to be amazing to pull it off, and not quite. We're all tied up at 7-7. Final round.
Last round of the half, and then we'll switch sides again. And just so everybody knows here in the audience, in the venue here, it's 15 rounds per side. First team to get to 16 wins. So we will be doing a last round here, and then we'll switch. Each team will get to play the other side then.
Yep, and it's going to be the closest that it possibly could be as well.
Yeah, of course.
Going into that half-time. 8-7 for either team, which we're going to find out by the end of this next 2-minute round. Fraud actually camping there once again, which is something the Europeans have flamed him a little bit for early on. We are going to see the aggressive move there from Khan. Let's try and switch around to him. Actually, he's not got his picture up as he's dropped down. Zonic is still hanging around there, though, covering that B area. He's picking up those grenades, actually, from his dead teammate as he pushes through. Great from Zonic. He thinks there's one to his right, and he is correct. That's a great push from Zonic out into the B tunnels. Last man left alive as I press over to Fraud. He is down. So 8-7 is the score at the halftime. The team's going to switch over. Look at that for a performance from Get Right. 21 for 12. Over on the other side, it's Fraud leading the way at 16 for 9. K-Sharp 13 for 11. Volcano 13 for